Hello, I'm Teresha Young, relationship master coach, and welcome to REAL-ationship Talk. Now, how can you increase and amplify the intimacy that you have in a romantic relationship? That's a question I often get asked. And when you're thinking about intimacy, the first thing that's coming to your mind might be sex. That comes to most people's minds, actually. Intimacy is very personal, it's what it means to you. But often it simply is that sense of closeness and connection that you feel with another person, and it's going to be unique to you in a relationship. We can often find that in our relationships, they can go dry, feel a bit boring, a bit monotonous. Like you're going around on a hamster wheel doing the same thing over and over again. You get accustomed to doing the same thing over and over again. But there's no flavour, there's no spice, there's no excitement. So when we can find ways in order to boost intimacy, that level of closeness and understanding of somebody else at a deeper level, we can find that it can be such a game changer, and it doesn't even have to center around sex. So what I would love to have the opportunity to do today is to share with you 12 questions to help amplify intimacy in your life if you are coupled up. If you are single and thinking, how does that apply to me? Well, this is a great manifestation tool, because if you can actually answer the questions as if you were, just imagine, just suppose that you are in a relationship right now, answer it as you would respond, and then also play around with it. How would you like your ideal partner to respond? So these are questions that's going to make your relationship fiery, spicy, and it's really important that we come from a place of curiosity and playfulness in our relationships. And I think we lose a lot of that along the way, that sense of fun, and that's what can boost intimacy. So I know you're thinking, Teresha, get to it. I'm getting to it. Here are the 12 questions. You're going to see me looking down because I don't remember off the top of my head, because there's so many and they are so powerful. And I'm just going to read them out to you. So here they are. Take notes. So the first question is, what's something you would love us to do more of if we had more time? The next question, what's something in our daily life that you find beautiful? Third question, what was the first thing you remember wanting us to do when we first met? That might not be such a PG response. What's something I do that always makes you smile? That's number 4. What's one crazy thing you would like us to do that we've not done yet? 6 is, how do I make you feel especially loved in our relationship? 7, what are 3 qualities you admire about yourself? What are 3 qualities you admire about me? 8, what's one of the biggest lessons you've learned in our relationship? 9, what would you love for us to have accomplished 5 years from now? 10, what type of things do you find inspiring about me? 11, what's something you're proud of us accomplishing? And last but not least, 12, what's one thing you will never do it again in our relationship? Ooh, that one could be quite spicy. The important thing is to listen to these responses with no judgment, no criticism. This is your partner's views, it's their feelings, it's their perceptions, it's their experiences. So allow them to share. And of course, you can explore the questions more deeply and say, thank you for that share. I'm super curious. What exactly X, Y, and Z? Why was that important to you? X, Y, and Z. Ask those open, curious questions about your partner. And I wouldn't even suggest that you do this all in one setting. That could be quite overwhelming, because you really want to tap into the depth of each question. So you may decide that you do it, let's say, once a week. It might be a Sunday morning thing whilst you're in bed together, to say, let's ask each other a question. Let's get to know each other more deeply. What is this all about? But really sit back and empathize, deeply listen, be fully attentive, be fully present with your partner when they are answering these questions. And what you may find is that over time, you might set some goals. And the first question is, what's something you would love us to do more of if we had more time? Now you might set a goal to actually do more of that thing. And then when you've achieved it, you may say, okay, what's our next goal? What more can we do? So this is going to be actually some really great reference questions for you to go back and review over a period of time too. I really hope that has been useful for you, that it can boost and increase the level of intimacy that you have in a relationship. And if you're single, it's a great setup, a great framework for you for when you are in a relationship, because you are going to receive that relationship that you truly desire. And if you're thinking, okay, Teresha, that's absolutely amazing, what more can you do to help us to increase intimacy in our relationship? Then reach out to me. You can visit my website, www.tereshayoung.com. I'm also across all social media platforms as Teresha Young, and you can send me a DM. And certainly I'd love to explore with you whether there is hope and there's a chance for us to work together if we are a great fit. So I hope that has been a really helpful video for you. And until the next episode of Real Relationship Talk, take great care of yourself and others too.